As you approach the start of a new year, my darling child, I hope you take a minute to think about all the ways I have been by your side. Think back on the times I stood by your side, both when you were triumphant and when you were sad, when you were afraid your heart would be consumed by disappointment, or when you were feeling the crushing weight of terror. Soul, I have protected you from harm, provided refuge beneath my wings, spoken words of encouragement when you were down, and brought to mind the vows I have made to you from the very beginning. In the darkest hours, when you felt the most lost and alone, remember that I was here, and may my presence bring comfort and understanding to all of your memories. Stood by your side through the storm. Never once did I leave you or turn my back on you, and I will never do so again. When you reached the peak of, I created you with a purpose, and I take immense pleasure in all your accomplishments. So when you celebrate, I celebrate with you. Success as you look forward to the days ahead. May my words inspire faith in you so that you may face challenges not alone, but together. Be confident that the same God who created the sky also guided his people over seemingly insurmountable oceans, elevated lowly shepherds to the position of mighty king, and your destiny stretches far beyond earthly horizons into the boundless dawn of eternity. Do not allow fear to impede the force that directed them, because it is alive and at work in you. Aspirations I have placed in your heart. Go forward with confidence, knowing that I am your guide and your shield through all your life's storms. In times of darkness, may you find solace in my words. May my spirit guide you, and may my serenity be your continuous companion. My darling child, I am familiar with your deepest desires, darkest fears, and most hidden dreams. I can see behind any difficulty or storm cloud that you may be facing. As you face times of loneliness, miscommunication, or overwhelming remorse, know that I am at your side, illuminating your way through. I know the struggles you're going through, and the weight of sadness that you feel when things don't go your way. But my love for you has never waned, and will always be stronger than the darkness that threatens to consume you. Your mission was much higher than you can understand. You have a specific calling to rise up and walk with it. Therefore, you can't stay on the ground paralyzed by your own doubts. Perseverance, and confidently embrace the path I have laid out for you, my child. I promise you that the struggles you have endured are not a shock to me. I have intervened and laid an unbreakable foundation, but the adversary has attempted to shake you like wheat being sifted, expecting that your faith would crumble like sand through open fingers. Establish in your soul an unbreakable will to persevere, just as I stood at David's side while he fought Goliath. As you face each obstacle, my unwavering faith, no matter how weak it may seem, will serve as a shield and your bravery as a sword. You will overcome them all. Transform your life by refining your character. Accept the changes I bring and don't fight them. They will make you shine brighter. Alterations are like rivers of living water that carve out new pathways in your soul. You should never judge yourself by the standards set by others. I fashioned you in the womb with a distinct personality and set of abilities. Possess unique abilities, perspectives, and talents that cannot be duplicated by anyone else. You are more powerful than you give yourself credit for, braver than you let on, and smarter than you give yourself credit for. When you put your confidence in me, you will discover how I position myself. Provide you the power of my word, together with the invaluable resources of faith, persistence, knowledge, and compassion, and you will be able to break through any barrier that stands in your way. My love for you has no bounds, and I am here to help you overcome every obstacle that stands in your way, whether it be self-doubt, a lack of faith in yourself, or charges leveled against you. I ask you to embrace a new talent. You are standing on supernatural ground. You have the potential to walk over them, break them apart, and continue your trip. May your life be blessed in ways that words cannot express. Nevertheless, in order for you to really thrive, you must learn to control your emotions. In the face of opposition, may you, like a tree firmly planted in the ground, stand solid in my truth rather than in transient emotions. Deceive you by making you feel guilty or blamed, but know that I know who you really are, and that I have wonderful plans for you that began long before you were born. Your adversary has done everything to stop you, attempting to rob you of your happiness, your desire to live, and the hope you have for those you care about, but no evil strategy can triumph against good. I reiterate my commitment to you. Choose delight in me every day and rest in my unending faithfulness, even if this world is full of suffering and betrayal. Because I have poured out my Holy Spirit upon you, you will continue to trust me, shine brightly, and aid others. Some will recognize your worth, while others will disappoint you. Regardless, do what you feel is right. Don't freak out about the betrayal of those who looked really appreciative at first. Those are often desperate and prepared to take advantage of others, because in their despair they focus just on staying alive, oblivious to the fact that my love and compassion are the source of all genuine life and hope. I bestow my blessings on those who have rejected, deceived, or forgotten me completely, yet my love is so vast and profound that I raise the sun and provide rain to the righteous and the wicked alike. You are my ultimate source of strength, sustenance, and protection, and I am not unfair in withholding my kindness. It is who I am. Only I can save you. Just as I was at the Red Sea's edge with Moses, creating a path where none seemed to exist, so am I with you as we walk side by side even now. Side, you are never really alone. Whenever you feel unappreciated, just take heart in the fact that I know your name and am here for you. In times of overwhelming stress, remember how I have brought my children through deserts and wilderness seasons before. Have faith that I will do the same for you. If you are tired, find rest in my arms. I am here for you, so you can depend on me when you're overwhelmed, and I will never leave you or abandon you. So when you feel like giving up, you may find strength in my presence. Dear child, take all your shattered dreams and put them in my hands. I will put them back together in a way that defies all human logic. In return, you will gain a tranquility that is unlike any other. Here is a piece to help you remember that no mistake is ever permanent, that pain does not stay forever, and that no opponent can rip you apart, much like the calm I poured into my disciples when they were in despair. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders as I watch you, my dear child, suffer through the pain of past hurts, the nagging doubts that tell you you don't matter, and the isolation that has left you. I understand how you've been wounded, misjudged, and humiliated, and how it feels like there's no clear path to your trip. I also understand how you're feeling forgotten by everyone. Listen intently as your Heavenly Father speaks straight to your heart about the rejection you've experienced despite your best efforts. Spirit, may my voice shine a soft light into the shadows you've been hiding in. I have been watching over you from the moment of your conception, and I have felt every tear that has fallen. In the midst of your troubles, I have never averted my attention away from the tears that fall from your eyes or the desperate prayers that leave your lips. On a regular basis, I visit you in intimate moments, the gentle morning breeze caressing your skin, the gentle glow of the sun's rays caressing your face, the aroma of the sound of children's laughing, which lifts your spirits and fills you with delight, and the sensation of freshly cut grass. These are not just coincidences, but rather constant reminders that I am here for you, even in the midst of your struggles. In order to cherish them, I will always be at your side, never becoming frustrated or upset with you. And I will never give up hope for your future, since I am the one who has chosen to bless you. Because my love for you is so immense, I was willing to sacrifice everything, even my life on the cross, to finally bring us together. Let us grasp this. No transgression is too grave, no injury too deep, and no road too tumultuous to obstruct my mercy. The pain I underwent was not in vain. I endured betrayal, abuse, and the taste of sour vinegar during my darkest agony, all for you to know that I comprehend the depth of your sorrow. At your very heart. And now I am here to free you from the shackles of grief that have ensnared you. I want to remove the burden of the painful memories that have haunted you. I can sense the nagging doubts that plague you, such, is anyone genuinely interested in me? Or, will I always be misunderstood? Or, is there a purpose to keep going? Battling. It's tiring to put up with people who occasionally return compassion with cruelty, and I realize that you're doing your best to help them. However, please know that I am not I have been on the receiving end of scorn and rejection as a passive observer. I know what it's like to ask for something as basic as a cup of water and have it met with contempt. However, I have also triumphed against adversity. I am the all-powerful God, and I am able to change your sadness into triumph by destroying despair once and for all. You have access to the same resurrection power. I beg you, let your tears fall. But may they also include the pleasure of knowing that I am with you every step of the way as you journey into a narrative of hope. I am here, and my love for you has no bounds. I am quenching the fears that have clung to you, and I am responding to your pleas that words cannot express. Right now, while you breathe, you may sense my presence. Find me in my word, read the scriptures, and breathe in my promises. I breathe new life into you. Hear my voice as I tell the stories of brave people who have overcome overwhelming odds, like Moses at the Red Sea, and gained triumph through my power. I am the God who saves and restores. Through the tales of these people, Hannah in her tears, Paul in chains, and Goliath, I speak to your heart, no matter how hopeless it seems. No matter how bad things appear, there's always a way for me to help. And remember, my child, that I am never turned off by your genuine feelings, if you feel. If you are too devastated to speak, even a whisper is enough to reach me, the Lord of heaven. Therefore, please do not hesitate to express your displeasure and desire for help. I am able to heal the brokenhearted, provide clarity when there is chaos, and lead you to a new sense of purpose, because I am very near to those who are hurting. I will never leave you, no matter how many times you've messed up, or how often life has thrown you a curveball. My grace is transcending your flaws, my empathy surpassing your remorse. Allow me to share a priceless truth with you. You are not alone, even when it seems like everyone else has. You are my beloved creation, and I will not let despair to take you even when you feel like there is no hope for the future. I will stand by your side through thick and thin. Embrace the fact that you are being molded, polished, and made ready for a higher purpose than what you see right now. So cling to me and keep moving forward, even when your feet seem timid and uncertain in. I am the rock that steadies you amid storms, the comfort that dries your tears, the reassuring voice that tells you you're loved, and the source of all the strength you may possibly need. When you ask how I can love you without conditions, the answer is straightforward. I am love. Love is the foundation of kindness and mercy, and I refuse to give up on you. On you, it's okay to weep. Doing so shows that hope is still alive inside you. But may your tears be joyful ones, because my promise is still standing. I have heard your prayers. Despite the trials, tribulations, setbacks, or difficulties you may face, may these words of wisdom and guidance from me lead you out of the wilderness and into the light. Even though it may seem like everyone is out to get you, know that you are never really alone in the love that the Lord, your God, has for you. Let this fact speak to your soul and hold to it every morning when you wake up. It will teach you that fresh life, new beginnings, and new hope are always conceivable. You are never alone. I love you. I say it again, my darling, I love you. And every night before you sleep, I am here, and my love will never leave you. Take a look at the horizon of your life. My steadfast love is the reason you have hope, faith, and the will to keep going. I am impacting every aspect of your life, from your health to your relationships, and I want you to know that it is full of fresh possibilities, healed connections, and unwavering hope. In the middle of what seem to be barren times, I, the ruler of the world, have decreed that plenty will seat upon your table like a banquet, regardless of your family, job, wealth, or innermost wishes. Just as I freed the Israelites from slavery in Egypt, so too are you free from the obligations, concerns, and responsibilities that you have borne. I am freeing you from everything that has hindered you, and I want you to experience my spirit infusing your soul with new ideas. I am also implanting in you a strong desire to work intelligently. Be brave and have faith as you manage the resources I've given you. The days of scarcity are coming to an end, and a season of supernatural provision is dawning right before your eyes. Peruse them once again, and let their wisdom to penetrate your soul. Stay focused and determined, for you have faced adversity before. After experiencing a series of setbacks, including people's rejection, misunderstanding, and disillusionment, you may have felt worthless, embarrassed, and defeated. However, amidst all of that pain, you managed to create something beautiful. Wonderful decision, you returned to my embrace. You've decided to see me as your most trustworthy companion, dependable Lord, God, and Shepherd, the one and only power capable of repairing. Happiness and plenty when everything else fails. Grasp this truth. A profound transformation is coming, and you will be filled to the brim with thankfulness. Rest assured, I don't want you to be concerned. Concerning a matter instead, I want for you to be steadfast in your faith, and let my power to mend your financial situation and any other broken area in your life. You will pay off your obligations without worry. Fear not, because you are begotten of a king, and not just any king, but the King of Kings, who created the universe and all its celestial bodies. This monarch has not abandoned you, no matter how dire your circumstances. Like a seed sown in the ground, your character has been sculpted and purified by suffering, becoming stronger. Your heart is humble and penitent, and I have put a reservoir of my strength in you. You don't have to flaunt your good fortune every day to show your worth. Some people would fight for recognition and accolades, even if it means giving up some of the things that really matter to them. Honesty to win them over. But please keep in mind that I laid down my life for them as well. Still, many of them reject me out of pride. They just can't believe that the king who governs. Even though galaxies are supposed to be very kind and loving, they spit on my sacrifice because it hurts their pride, and they can't bring themselves to accept it. Picture a love so pure and boundless, but you, my darling, are unique. You have decided to acknowledge me as the supreme ruler in your life. Heard my call, even if it meant enduring times of doubt. Today, with a heart of humility, you are prepared to embrace my boundless benefits. Keep in mind when my favor rests. I am the Almighty, and if I choose to open the door to what is to come for you, not a single being on this planet, nor any celestial body, can thwart my plans. A door that no one can shut for you. Return to me again and time again, and in the stillness of each moment, let your heart be open to my. Listen, the Bible I spoke into being may communicate to your spirit. Remember how I daily fed manna to the Israelites, and how I gave Joseph insight into controlling hunger, the way I transformed David from a shepherd into a national leader, and the amazing work I performed in David's life, which I can do in yours as well. My unfaltering dedication to you, my child, is like the old tales that show how my love and power can transform everyone who believes. Have faith that I am continuing crafting your narrative, making beauty out of ashes and transforming sadness into joy. The wealth I proclaim is not only monetary, but I vow to provide for your material need, but it is also a spiritual bountiful harvest, a hopeful heart, a calm mind, and unwavering faith, even when faced with adversity. People will see a change in you throughout life's storms, and they will wonder how this could be, since it defies human reasoning. Believe me when I say, I want you to feel complete delight. It is a miracle of my Heavenly Father's love for you, my child. Do not be afraid. Don't be scared to accept the gifts I've prepared for you. They are evidence of my kindness, not a trap. Let your thankfulness fill your heart, and if you ever question that what I'm saying is genuine, just ask me. Peruse them until every word sinks in. With each reading, my voice will get louder, overpowering the falsehoods that previously told you you weren't good enough or that you were too damaged to heal. Thanks to my sacrifice, you are no longer an outsider. Instead, you are my cherished child. Now you may confidently follow in your father's footsteps as king of the... Do your job with the courage I have instilled in you. And when you speak, let it be with the authority that comes from being a member of my royal family. As you lift your voice in prayer, may your words resound with unwavering trust, knowing that I am listening and will intervene on your behalf. Seek my presence again tomorrow and every day after that. You are never alone, and I will never leave your side. Even as I speak softly to you now, may the weight of my splendor cover the voids in your heart. May your heart be set free. May it be healed, and may it walk in victory. Yes, my child, I implore you to open your heart once again and hear my message of love, and let it change you totally from the inside out. If I say it, it will happen. Your blessing is coming and nothing can stop it. What I have already planned, so be brave. Maintain your focus on me, and know that you are valued, that you are a chosen one, and that the one who has eternity in his hands loves you very much. My darling, every morning as the sun slowly rises over the horizon, I stand here, waiting, longing to embrace you in my everlasting arms. I hope that the lovely days ahead bring you the comforting embrace of my affection and the warmth of my presence with each ray of sunshine that touches your face. May your days be filled with abundant benefits that transcend all your wildest dreams. Get ready for an overwhelming display of divine grace that will leave you speechless. Your spirit. But even at this moment I beseech you, do not allow your mouth or heart to be laden with grumbling. Instead, fight the temptation to practice uncertainties and anxieties. May the melodies of hope flood your thoughts, and never forget that the Lord, who spoke the stars into being, has not yet exhausted the power of miracles. Embrace each breath as a testament to your faith in my promise. May the majesty of my word illuminate every part of your heart. I know you've been through the worst of it. There were sleepless nights of waiting anxiously for the day when it finally came. And I also know that defeatist ideas have nowhere to hide. It seems like your prayers have been misunderstood, but I have listened to every hushed request. Not a single tear has slipped between my fingers. Finally, the dawn you have longed for is here. My child, your deliverance is approaching and your liberation is inscribed into my heart. The anguish of yesterday will become a stepping stone into the pleasure of tomorrow as we get closer. Have faith in my intentions for you. My movements are always purposeful and timed just so. Do not ever assume that I have ignored your pain. I have been there for you, feeling every inch of your... The desires that are inside you are indescribable, but I, in my mercy, will provide them to you in abundance beyond what you have dared to ask. Latent desires that you seldom acknowledge. The day will arrive when I unveil bounties that beyond your wildest dreams. Yes, those bounties you will one day. The day you have in your hands was born from your grief and nourished by the hardships you faced. Out of my own desperation, I forged a resolve, and out of my own loneliness, I've inspire fresh bravery. But keep in mind the journey that brought you these rewards. Don't get caught up in pride thinking it was all your own doing, that you were able to triumph, no matter how difficult the circumstances. In the days when you sobbed every night and relied on me for comfort, those were the lowly beginnings of. May you always be mindful of the blessings bestowed upon you, my child, and may an abundance of thankfulness fill your heart, allowing you to maintain a posture of prayer and dependence on me. Adversary, who hunts with the ferocity of a lion, looking for an opportunity to eat your conviction. He is cunning in his testing of your commitment, expecting that you would question assures that he may attempt to cloud your judgment, instilling fear or luring you to pursue meaningless diversions. But you recognize my voice and are my cherished nevertheless. I am the good shepherd, who leads his sheep to pastures green and waters still. Deep within you, you know that I will not let anybody. Nothing can stop the good fortune I have in store for you. So be brave, trust me with all your heart, and have faith that I am who I say I am. I will not let you down. Amidst the stillness of the night, my children pleaded with me, and I will never forget their pleas or my vows. Every cry has a purpose in my plan, and every sacrifice has its own moment of. Perseverance is much appreciated by me. I am the God who rewards fidelity at the exact appropriate time. You will experience my favoritism firsthand, and it's important to remember that your efforts were not in vain. The passage of time goes so quickly. Days turn into months, and months become years, and suddenly a new season arrives. This is why I want you to hold on to these words I'm about to say to you. Let them sink into your soul, and return to them when the pressures of life seem too much to ignore. You are permanently bound to my grace. It's impossible for you to live a moment of your life apart from my loving glance. I vow that my voice will accompany you at all times. Embrace this reality, which is apart from my compassion. Rejoice today. Let your spirit dance in the light of my promises. The difficulties you encounter will. You will soon yield to the strength of my hand, and the grief you've endured will give way to unwavering joy, allowing you to stand tall as a victor. I see you spread out before me, my dear child, and it is a witness to my goodness and faithfulness that I am able to accomplish immeasurably more than anybody could ever ask or think, proclaiming this to the world. I'm worried that no one has heard your cries for aid, but I promise that I have listened to every word you've spoken in prayer. I have put your family in my competent hands, particularly your children, whom I have entrusted to you. I know they may be a pain at times, but it was I who gave them to you. They are cherished in my eyes, and I will always keep a watchful eye on them, showering them with unfaltering affection and protection. I get that you're worried. On those evenings when you can't sleep because you're worried about your kids' futures and safety, I tell you to be patient and believe that my timing is right. Hello. I have read all of the heartfelt petitions you have made. You know each one by name and by need. You are wondering when these promises will be fulfilled, but I am already working in the hearts of your children, so you may rest certain that I will not leave you or your loved ones. As time goes on, you will see them making better choices, even if the improvements are sluggish and modest at the moment. My spirit is leading them back along the route I have set out for them. Mirroring the truth you've planted in their life, the change might begin modestly, with a kind remark, an act of respect, or a renewed understanding of responsibilities, but trust me when I say that any change is proof that I am making progress. It's like the prodigal son coming home in the proverbial sense. I am prepared to hug your children whenever they come to me, no matter how far away they may seem, just as a father went out to greet his lost kid. Far off the straight and narrow, they may rest certain that I will pursue them like a shepherd looking for a stray sheep. My compassion has no bounds, and my hope is that they will follow a path of truth, knowledge, and love. But I also ask that you forgive them as I have forgiven them, and that you talk to them with the same gentleness that you show to your own children. Embrace the unconditional love and attention that I have always given you, no matter what. Remember that my arms are always open to catch you when you fall, so provide the same grace to others around you. Do not discount the power I am bestowing upon you, my children. You may experience the transforming effects of unwavering love on both you and others around you. Feeling exhausted or overloaded? Just let me know, and I'll try my best to help you overcome it. I know how frustrating it may be when your kids make choices without consulting you first. Things that don't make sense or are harmful. Keep in mind that I am the one who gets to decide their fate. I am still working on plans to make the world a better and more peaceful place. I have a plan that involves harmony and unity within your family. You may remember periods of conflict, but I also want for your whole home to succeed and develop spiritually. The atmosphere in your home is filled with wrath and rising voices, but I assure you that if you continue to pray and dedicate your family to me, I will calm the raging waters and pour forth a sense of tranquility that beyond comprehension. Picture yourself awakening to discover that tensions have subsided, that your children are polite to one another, and that your house has a lighter. This isn't a pipe dream. It's a glimpse of what I'm capable of. My darling, don't let anxiety control you. Don't be discouraged by the difficulties you and your family are facing right now. When you sense anxiety building, let it melt into my embrace. When you sense dread beginning to take hold, call upon my name. I am the one who holds both your heart and your destiny. If you're feeling tired, remember that I will soon reveal the answers you've been seeking. In the meantime, be strong, because I will refresh the strength of those who wait on the Lord. Outcomes that beyond your wildest dreams. See your children mature into mature adults and experience a dramatic change from a tense family life to one of abundant growth. Where you previously felt despair, you will now stare in wonder at the change that only I can bring about. A world where laughter replaces tears and harmony triumphs over divide. Till then, hold on to these words close to your heart. May they serve as a continual reminder of my love and faithfulness, and know that you are never really alone on this journey. I, the Lord your God, am with you always. My children are not an exception. So, spread your wings wide and get ready to reap the rewards I've promised. I have spoken, and my words are never empty. Your home is secure with me, and I will complete the wonderful job I have started, my beloved child. Your unwavering commitment to prayer touches my heart profoundly. My love for you has no bounds, and I will restore your strength where grief formerly resided. The burden you have been bearing will be removed, and you will find restoration in the... No matter how busy you are, or how many people are around you, I want you to take a time to feel the warmth of my embrace and bask in the light of my love. Just a few moments to relax and let my serenity ease the turmoil in your mind. The terrifying headlines and life events may have sapped your strength, but I assure you, my child, that you will not be defeated if you trust in me again. I have never abandoned you when we were together, and nothing is really lost. I will demonstrate to you that your future is already protected under my anointing. No enemy, no matter how great or little, can shake you or derail your progress toward my glory. Discouragement may certainly block the benefit I have in store for you, but I can also convert any obstacle into an opportunity for your development and change times of scarcity into times of plenty. Brokenness into wholeness, sadness into dazzling optimism, and the seemingly impossible into reality. If you look attentively, you'll see it happening today. By the power of my hand, I am holding your family, your house, and your whole existence within my grasp. My deepest want is for you to find solace in. I am the God who does not lie. My goal for you has not been constrained by human frailty or changing circumstances, and I have spoken these marvels over you. Since, because I fashioned you in your mother's womb, I entered this planet to bestow abundant life, to lead you in the correct direction and into eternal. My words are more than just platitudes when I claim to be the path to your life. They are a covenant that promises to be your salvation, your strength in times of weakness, and your guide through thick and thin. So I implore you to hold on to my promises with unfaltering faith. Ignore the world's voices that spread falsehoods and cause chaos. and revel in the fact that you are feeding the enemy with each step you take in my direction. Uncertainties that want to disrupt your serenity, sure. There will be those who use hurtful language or instigate false allegations. Their goal is to instill dread, wrath, and shame in you, in the hopes of pushing you. My truth, my love, and my comfortable presence are trying to pull you away from me. But you, my darling, hear my voice, and you can discern the soft beckoning that leads you to a safe haven. Get some rest. You've been through seasons of loneliness. You desperately needed love, and the people who should have supported you made you feel ignored and misunderstood. As your Heavenly Father, I embrace you with an embrace that never fades or diminishes. I surround you with compassion. You are never completely alone, but I am here to remind you of that. In times of deep sorrow, I am here to provide you solace, bolster your spirit with inner fortitude, and remind you of the love that surpasses anything you have ever experienced. I care about you so much. I've never stopped staring at you, and I've seen every tear you've shed, and every night you've cried. I know every detail of your hardship, and I'm certain that I can help you overcome any obstacle. Midst of the night, into the lightest dawn the planet has to offer, yet my word is unwavering. I am not like men whose vows may be broken. I am unbreakable, my determination unwavering, and I will be your strength when you face seemingly impossible challenges. My joy is in seeing the faith you put in me, my child. There is a profound liberation in confiding in me your fears and worries when you cease to be influenced by the dangers and diversions in your environment. Your trust becomes stronger. Believing in the goodness of my intentions for you, see how I foil the opponent's schemes to build your testimony. Your enemy seeks to isolate you and poison you with rage, hate, bitterness, and everything else that diminishes your spirit. But I am yours, and my love cleanses your heart. You will be strong, accompanied by my peace, which is greater than anything we can imagine. The road ahead may not be clear, but life will never be simple. But keep in mind that I have conquered the world. As you put your confidence in me, you will realize that every difficulty you face is really a chance for me to show you how great I am. When you give yourself over to me, I can transform your sorrow into a story of hope, and your sadness into a dance of beauty. Transform your fear into unwavering faith by allowing yourself to be comforted by my soothing whispers of encouragement. Rest assured that I will never abandon you, no matter how low you may feel. I am prepared to repair you. My plan involves a future filled with blessings, serenity, and pleasure that you cannot imagine. If you remain focused on me, you will find that I am steadfast in keeping my word, my beloved child. I have seen your scream reverberate across the sky when your voice quivered with anguish. You whispered my name until it reached my throne, and now I am prepared to envelop you in my warmth and provide you the exact answer. I rejoice because your unfaltering confidence in me is a rock for your weary spirit, and I will never doubt that I see your sorrow and feel each thump of your worried heart. Through all the ups and downs, your prayers, like a fragrant incense, waft before me and fill the air with a comforting scent. As you look directly at me, you put your faith in my ability to fulfill all of your needs. I'm aware of the quiet prayers you say before you speak, and I'm well aware of what. Your heart desires something, and it's beautiful to hear you express it. Your hushed requests reveal your faith in my love and strength, and I want to reassure you, my child, of what? You have a strong intuition that you will find the solution you've been seeking. This persistent problem will be a thing of the past, since I'm bestowing upon you new insights and gain a unique insight that will enable you to anticipate enemy assaults like the city wall's watchmen, allowing you to pray and act accordingly at the first sign of trouble. Fearlessly face the world, because I have already planned a blessing only for you in the days ahead, filled with fresh faith. Here are some names of folks who may be on my list. If you're thinking of getting in contact with any of them, even if it's been a while. Don't be shy. If you can perceive these links, know that I have saved up many blessings for both of you. You never know when you could be the answer to someone else's heartfelt plea, and vice versa. My kingdom operates like a vessel of grace for you. My children get benefits as they share tales of grace and hope with one another. I delight in those who seek me with a true spirit. My benefits are not held for the elite or the powerful. That which binds my people together in love, remember, there is a door waiting for the modest and the generous, a door so big that it will make your biggest aspirations seem little when you compare them. But watch out. The stance that draws my favor is humility, so when gifts come pouring in, do not let pride seep into your heart. Instead, maintain yourself deep in. My child, I say to you, open your Bibles first thing in the morning. There you will find treasures of knowledge, consolation, and truth. My words will be a rock that you may stand on, and a light that will guide you as you walk this earth. I pray that you will never get weary of hearing my voice, so lean in, find a quiet place, and see the tenderness as I speak these words into your life. The gentle prod from my Holy Spirit, those murmurs in your heart, might alter the course of your day, and perhaps your life, depending on the prayers you have given in. While you may feel helpless and exposed while you're on your knees, the power of your tears is greater than anything you could ever imagine. When you stoop with your face pressed on the ground, my hand gently places on top of yours, releasing a love that can conquer any fears and doubts. This act of surrender brings you an abundance of. Be open to my miracles. Your loyalty is paramount. The power of a single silent prayer or trusting deed may change the trajectory of the spiritual world, and that is why I treasure each time you pray fervently, even when your heart quivers, because you choose to believe in. I want you to know that I have a complete view of your life, including all of its dips and peak experiences, and that my goal is to help you navigate them all. Guaranteeing that you have everything that you actually need, my darling. Cling to my promises and let them strengthen you, and refuse to allow the world's deceit, discouragement, and jabs of. Let go of pessimism and embrace the brightness that I provide. In my presence, your life will thrive. Your family will discover harmony and grace, and your spirit will experience boundless optimism. Every difficulty is a chance for me to show you how much I care, and I am the God who can make the impossible possible. So be strong and trust in me no matter how far you bend. As you bow down in prayer, take heart in the knowledge that I, the Lord your God, am close by, ready to aid you in your time of need, a constant companion, and the one who can dry up your tears. Put your faith in May my love be your anchor as I reveal my magnificent plans for your life, my dearest child. I pray that these words find a permanent home in your soul, and that you know I am with you at all times, serving you, doing wonders, and revealing possibilities you never knew existed. Even as we speak, my fingers are busy making plans that defy logic and logic alone, bringing you the shocks you've always wanted. I, the Lord of creation, am glad to bring you breakthroughs in your life. Do not restrict your aspirations or faith. Nothing is too tough for me, and no desire is too tremendous. You have felt the weight of trials pressing in, as if the route ahead were barred by apparently insurmountable difficulties. But I ask you to persevere, because I know that you cannot fulfill according to my perfect plan and timing. You must remain steadfast, keeping in mind my assurance that I will not leave you wandering. As you get closer to me, I will bestow upon you the bravery and fearlessness of a champion. The spirit that triumphed over death, and the tomb is inside you, ready to help you weather any tempest. Soar above any dread that attempts to take root in your thoughts, because fear was never meant to be your lot. I have beckoned you to a life of plenty. I have observed how the devil attempts to sow seeds of discouragement in your mind, but my love for you is stronger than any whisper he can sow. Understanding this will lead you to a life of faith and trust. I've been watching over you from the day you were born. I have watched you fight in covert conflicts, and I have strengthened you by my own hand. You are my dear child, and I have anointed you. Speaking my truth courageously, proclaiming that I am your shield, fortress, and refuge, will help you bear the weight of my word like a sword that pierces through every lie. No illness can separate you from my promise. No financial difficulty can deplete my supply, and no enemy can derail my strategy for your future is being revealed to you as I, the Lord your God, take joy in assisting you with the dawning of each day. I am extending my grace to support you as you go about your daily tasks. I've crafted this world just for you. If you look around with trust, you'll see that my powerful hands hold your fate. But be careful when the news you hear is too hard to bear. You are never alone. In fact, I am your heavenly Father, your constant companion, and my love cannot fail to comfort you at times like these. Recite my promises aloud if necessary. Let positivity into your heart's sanctuary, and neglect not to pay attention to the people around you. Instead, listen to voices that express life and encouragement. I am the deity of the impossible. I transform seas into roads, deserts into gardens, and barren hearts into blossoms. Some people will constantly focus on the impossible, but I will not let them. Transform your experiences into inspiring testimonials. Practice gratitude even in the face of uncertainty. Keep moving ahead on the route I've planned for you, and thank me before you see the solution. When you stand firm in your faith, no matter how many times reason tells you otherwise, miracles begin to happen. Like desert flowers, I pray that you may learn to humble yourself. Pride is an ally gone too soon, and it will keep you from enjoying all that my blessings have to offer. I am here to lend you my strength when you're feeling weak, to comfort you when your spirit is exhausted, and to open doors to grace, waves of my favor and mercy that are always prepared to refresh you. Rest assured that I am here to provide you with solace, rejuvenation, joy, a serenity that surpasses all comprehension, and the fortitude to face any challenges life throws your way. I will confront whatever the future brings. I will reach new heights. I will explore uncharted terrain, and I will overcome the challenges that have held me back. My child, I will be by your side as you go through life, and my footsteps will extinguish every fire or dart that tries to hurt you. Belief in me will snuff them out before they can harm you. Where there were previously boundaries, there are now boundless possibilities beneath my wings. Even if your opponent dares to attack you, I will shield you. Keep in mind who is on your side. I am the King who rules over all of creation, the Lord of hosts. My resources are boundless, and I will triumph. Impervious to the schemes of my adversaries, all you have to do is stand firmly, grasp my hand, and adhere to the knowledge that I lead your feet. I am the one who tracks the stars in the night sky, and I know just how to lead you, my child, so you need not fear the unknown. I comprehend exactly what I am doing in your life. Step by step, into a place of security and blessing, may your heart remain tranquil, and may you stop letting your fears overshadow my message as you hone in on me in prayer. I will lift the burdens that do not belong on your soul with my gentle touch. Yes, I will hold you in my everlasting arms while we walk across the ruins and ashes of wars that you previously believed were insurmountable. In my presence you will discover repair and purpose. Believe in my judgment, my time, and that these challenges will not claim you or leave you shattered. In my methods, which are greater than yours, I am always aware of every difficulty you face, and I pay close attention to every aspect of your existence, no matter how little it may seem. When you feel uncertain, I am here to support you. When the world seems to be raging with danger, I am here to calm you. Soar with bravery, my beloved, since I have. Rest assured, my words will not go unnoticed. Keep moving ahead with confidence, knowing that my plans will come to fruition and that my presence will be with you every step of the way. I, the Lord your God, am guiding you, so you may celebrate, because I have never left you or forsaken you. Neither fire nor seas can destroy you. If you put your faith in me, I will do the impossible, and nothing can ever take you away from me. The road ahead is clear, and you will triumph. When life's waters try to swallow you whole and storm clouds roll in, my darling, take heart. You are never alone. No matter how high the waves go or how angry the winds become, I will be at your side, leading you over the huge ocean of your troubles. I'm here to protect you from the dangers that lurk in the world, so cling to me with the innocent confidence of a kid, knowing that I value you and will do everything in my ability to keep you safe. Instead of dwelling on the negative, consider focusing on the positive things that lie beyond this storm image. Wherever you go, there will be benefits waiting for you on the bright shore of promise. The dark clouds that threaten to obscure your freedom are no match for my command, so hold on to the hope that new joy and plenty are on the horizon. With the rumble of thunder, I am releasing a heavenly wind of rejuvenation into your life, and the architect of heaven and earth, together with all of creation, listens to my message. While the sun sets and the dazzling beams of light pour in through your window, gaze upon the splendor of what lies ahead, and finally, let your heart fill with joy, because now is the moment to smile. In order to reawaken a sense of vitality and hope, be ready, for I will reconcile your family and bring healing to those who have strayed, gather the lost and bring them home, and ease the burdens of those who were muddled, restore clarity to the lives of the bewildered, and bring those who have wandered from the truth, if they are open to it, back onto the road of love. Give up on Twisted in the hopes that God would intervene miraculously to reveal my better way to their hearts, can be molded into vessels of wisdom, modesty, and kindness if they let my spirit in. I understand the burdens you've carried, and I've been there. Sadness, but my darling, know that these trials are temporary, and that fortune will smile upon you more quickly than you can blink. At your doorstep, be ready for an influx of excitement that will flood your house and spread to others around you, unlocking doors that seem to be closed. Are about to open. Face them with confidence, remembering how you had trust in my power through all of your trials, through every cry, every prayer, and every act. Have not been in vain. Rather, they have brought you to this point of breakthrough, and you may be certain that I will restore everything that you have lost. Once you return, the dry season will convert into a season of plentiful blessings. As you trust and go ahead, you'll see your benefits become richer and more numerous. Well beyond your wildest dreams, you will soon be able to reflect on your trip and say, "The Lord was with me the whole time." Hold on to my promises and let your hope fill you. Do not let yourself be dashed. Don't lose heart if things aren't fitting perfectly just now. I'm organizing them all for your benefit, and in my perfect time, what seems hidden will become apparent, and what looks obvious will become clear. Be strong, my child, because the doors that were previously closed will soon swing open wide. I have plans for you that are greater than anything you can fathom, and I am well capable of making them a reality. The tide is shifting. The horizon is blazing with the dawn of my favor. Take in the fresh air of new beginnings. Keep your heart modest, your spirit eager, and your mind kept on my. As we continue on this path together, you will find miracles that defy your wildest imagination. Know that I am with you every step of the way, even during the storms we've already overcome. Through life's challenges and into the abundance of joy I have promised. Nothing can derail the plan I have for your future. Dear child, I can feel the scars on your heart and the pain they have caused. When you put your hand in mine, I will show you the route to triumph. You have already left your faults at my feet, and I have forgiven you if you wish to move on from previous losses, betrayals, or disappointments. Broken dreams are behind you. It's time to open your heart to the benefits I've put before you. Let go of the anger and resentment that weighs you down, especially if someone injured or misled you. My child, I'm unveiling a new road that is full of promise, healing, and vivid hope. Look to the horizon. Can you see the mountain ahead of you? Fear not, because I will provide you with secure footing as you ascend that mountain. On the other side, you will discover fertile valleys full of opportunity and fields ripe for harvest. Instead of fixating on the darkness that follows you, keep your eyes on the light that propels you forward. The lessons you've learned from every setback and betrayal are priceless. Teachings. You have a better understanding of who to trust and how to protect your heart with grace and wisdom. Above all else, I want you to accept the value that I have given your life. Honor yourself by listening to my message, by caring to your soul, and by nourishing yourself. You are my prized creation, shaped in love and intended for purpose. Every morning, when you rise in the body I've given you, know that your existence is meaningful and that you were created to love and provide grace to a world that is sorely in need of hope. No matter what the past tries to tell you, you stand on the brink of triumph and have the power to raise people who are burdened by grief. Pay close attention, because as you hear these words, know that I am filling your heart with an overwhelming delight that will crush any last remnants of despair and discouragement. It's the product of my grace, compassion, and limitless love, and it's like a ray of sunshine breaking through a cloudy chamber, dispelling any remaining darkness. As you reach out to others, you not only uplift your own spirit, but also the spirits of those around you. Get ready to experience a multitude of miracles as your world is about to be transformed. Things are going to change in incredible ways, and I will be with you every step of the way. When others see you, they will perceive a radiance, a light that indicates my presence inside you. But I beg you, keep your pride in check and your humility on display. Whether it's in your bank account, your family, or your health, may my blessings continue to grow and prosper. Extensive appreciation is bestowed upon me whenever opportunities present themselves and hurdles are vanquished. Be amazed by my strength, but always keep in mind that each triumph is proof of my grace. You must know that I delight in giving a helping hand to the downtrodden, the exhausted, and the abandoned. Because in doing so, I risk having the world accuse, criticize, or condemn those who are in need. Considers unfit, but I take joy in restoring what society rejects. I am kind when others are scornful, and I provide hope when despair has set in. If you put your trust in me, the Redeemer who gives worth to every life, your future is safe, and there is no plan of. Even in the darkest hours, I will never leave your side. Maybe you have doubted your value as a result of all you have been through, but I'm speaking the same truth over you that I have spoken to generations before. You are mine. I have created you. God created you in His image and purpose. Therefore, no matter how much the devil tries to bring up your mistakes or setbacks, you must remain steadfast in my promise and keep your eyes fixed on the road ahead. Never lose sight of the fact that your family is my first priority as you continue to answer my call to soar to new heights and dream, once again, dreams that are in harmony with the destiny I have intended from the start. Everything that has transpired in the past has no bearing on what lies ahead, so have faith that I am capable of bringing your aspirations and dreams to fruition. Through my healing, I am able to look beyond the here and now, and I understand how every heartbreak may lead to greater faith and compassion, even for those who have traveled a similar path in the past. Go away, but when you come back, you will be changed by the aroma of my grace working in your life. So, be brave, and allow joy and laughter fill your house again. Allow forgiveness wash over you. Stay positive in your relationships and speak compassion instead of negativity. You're not down and out. In fact, you're poised for a breakthrough that will impact every part of your life. Rather than letting your fears hold you back, take heart in my unwavering love and face each day with the expectation that I will work a miracle through you. May your soul soar, your troubles be laid at my feet, and may your heart be open to the unthinkable as you continue on this trip with me, my beloved. I am ready to pour out my blessings on you. Your tale is far from over, and I want to create a chapter with you that is full of healing, joy, and unfathomable wonders. Never take your gaze off of me while I turn your failures of the past into triumphs of the future. Always bear in mind that I am the one who holds your life in my hands, and I will hold your family close to my heart and guide you to victory, my darling child. I can feel your deepest desires, your deepest regrets, and the questions you've ever felt alone in asking. No one else can hear me, but I am reaching out to you again with an offer of my infinite compassion and love. I beg you to accept it with the candor and simplicity of a trusting heart. Do not be embarrassed or afraid to accept my gift. I have already chosen to bless you after hearing your cries for a profound message. It's possible that the words you're reading here are meant for more than just you. Perhaps there's a friend or loved one who might benefit from hearing them as well. Share this truth fearlessly when another name enters your heart. Those who serve me by lovingly encouraging others will never be forgotten. Let's have a conversation about the areas of your heart that you try to hide, the worries, scars, and temptations that you believe no one sees, kid. I have softly watched all of that, and it's not for. I don't want to be the one to condemn you. I want to be the one to help you heal, which is why I want to hold you in my arms every morning, rather than seeing you fearlessly face the day. Day's distractions. Take a pause and pray as your first act. My deepest appreciation goes out to you, your loved ones, and the chances life has given you. At the break of dawn, there is a new opportunity to make amends for wrongs done in the past. Let my mercy cleanse you, and I will love you no matter what, even when you departed from my precepts. I did not reject you because of your transgressions. Instead of being furious over every little slip-up, I have offered sympathy on several occasions, but I can't stress enough that you are not to murder, smear, or dishonor me, or post on Discord using thoughtless or harmful language that you should not harbor. Prejudice, disdain, or hubris, regardless of whether you, no matter how big or little, they have the potential to do damage. While your connections and moral fiber might shatter physical bodies, defamation can shatter souls, may ruin credibility, falsehoods may erode faith, and bias can obliterate. For all the evil that may come from it, unity one is just as deadly as the other. If you feel these words speaking directly to your core, if you feel a jolt in your address you directly, as if my heavenly soul were whispering, yet you don't. Wait. Come to me in prayer daily. Come to me in trust, certain that I will listen to your prayers and provide answers at just the right moment, even if you can't see me right now. Believe that I want to bless you beyond your wildest dreams and allay your deepest fears. You shouldn't feel compelled to go through life without my help. If you're going through this on your own, I highly recommend seeking out a reliable mentor or friend, someone you trust and can confide in, such as a counselor or a close friend. Let go of the shackles that have held you back when you let go of your secrets, guilt, fears, and chains. You will be set free as you continue to walk in the light of. Sincerity and contrition are the keys to unlocking the benefits I have placed in your life. I am already marking your future with my tranquility and activity. Do me a favor and take this as concrete evidence of my undying love for you. I want to see you emerge from the darkness, and I've been looking for a sign, a glimmer of hope, and I found it. I invite you to let go of your past and accept my grace, which you may then share with others. Those around you who are in need of the same message, someone who is silently seeking acceptance, comfort, and please do not hesitate or be shy about sharing this message of forgiveness with them today. You are a part of my mission to change hearts by loving others to the point that you let them into my truth. Keep up the good job. Along the way, Have faith, have hope, and keep pushing forward. And with every leap of faith and act of obedience, the rumble in your... Regardless of your past or present circumstances, my heavenly applause is always there to celebrate your triumphs. No matter how many times you've fallen, I've always been there to help you up. Hands, and I hold you in my heart, with an eternal love that will never fade, my beloved child. May the light shine upon you as you continue on your journey.